Hi, I'm Mark Borison. I'm an actor and filmmaker based out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Question number 1. How has COVID-19 affected you personally, professionally, and how are you dealing with our current circumstances?
I have a lot of feelings, even funnier because my last short film was about people getting stuck in a quarantine that wasn't quite what it seemed. And if only I had known how prescient that would have been, I would have probably marketed the movie differently. Personally, it hasn't affected me as bad as I thought it would. I'm a really extroverted social person, so I definitely, I miss a lot of that stuff. But overall, I feel like I've handled it pretty well. I'm definitely one of those people that when things get tough, I typically dive into my work or try to work through it through my own creativity. So professionally, I haven't really worked since like January or February. I mean, all the film stuff shut down, so I had no opportunities really there unless it was something I was making on my own. But due to my own paranoia about the illness and how I didn't want to be responsible for getting anyone else sick, I didn't do a ton of stuff. I did make one short in the beginning of June that I'm slowly but surely editing. It was a really small crew. It was all people we typically work with. But on the acting side, yeah, it's been really dry and I haven't had a lot of work. I remember having like 1 or 2 voiceover auditions come up at the beginning of quarantine. But at the time, thinking that, hey, this isn't going to be forever. I probably don't need to turn my apartment into a full-on production studio. But hindsight's 2020. So now I've slowly but surely built my own studio in the house so I can work those kinds of gigs too. But even with that, there's been maybe a few auditions coming through. So it's been kind of on the tough side, If it weren't for one of my other gigs, that's pretty steady, hosting a YouTube series for a company, I would be drowning, to put it mildly. I know how to swim very well. That's the embarrassing part.